Howdy folks, welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Sword, the Crown Tundra DLC. I'm Nye. So we recently finished dealing with the Isle of Armor. We still have some stuff to do, but, you know, we're going to come back to that. Now it's time to go to the Crown Tundra. About doing that. How do I... Assuming we go to Wedgehurst and kind of go from there. Hello. Okay. Talk to you, I can go to Crown Tundra Station. Okay. So once again, kind of like it happened just about every time with me, I am looking at stuff I have not paid really any attention to before. I am aware that Crown Tundra is another large wild zone-like area I get to explore. I know there's a lot of legendaries in here this time around. That's really all I really know about Crown Tundra. This is going to be kind of enjoyable. I have no idea what I'm getting into or what's going to be going on here. I am hoping that we're going to see a level of change off of Isle of Armor. I did enjoy Isle of Armor, don't get me wrong. It was a very fun, very enjoyable DLC. It lasted me a good number of hours, which kind of surprised me, actually. If I kind of... Let's see. If I look at... about 7 to 10 hours worth of gameplay on a Crown Tundra, somewhere thereabouts. And that's not a small amount. You know, I was thinking about this for a second before and really wanted to address this before I started up. Because we think about, you know, this DLC, and I'm comparing this DLC as is to what I would expect if I were to have bought a third game in the series. So if we had gotten, you know, Pokemon Sword, Shield, and Spear, or something like that, if we had actually gotten that, that would have very much changed how... the difference between like that third game and this game. You know, yes, it would have been $60 instead of $30. And yeah, you would have had an entire new game to play through. And, you know, if you keep in mind, if we go look at my save file, I think I had like 80 hours in Pokemon Sword prior to starting the DLC. Maybe like, you know, some of those hours are probably idling on screens, which I do sometimes. I try not to when I'm recording, so I want to give you guys an accurate idea of how many hours I've actually spent on gameplay. But, you know, about, let's say 80 hours. So we could have potentially seen like 80 to 100 hours into a new game. It would have been, you know, $60. But also, one of the big parts is, it would have been a lot of content we have already seen. If I think of a game like, you know, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, for example, in those titles, you know, that was a lot of content we had seen already in the past. That wasn't new content. A lot of it was content that we'd already done. It was areas we've already been to, Pokemon in the same places, the same gym battles, the same trainers, things hadn't changed. What was kind of nice about Isle of Armor is that even though it was, again, I'm estimating like 10 hours of gameplay total, maybe a little bit more than that, but that was 10 hours of completely new content. When I say completely new, yes, Pokemon were the same Pokemon. Like, we only had... you know, one Pokemon that was new, and that was actually just Kubfu. It was literally the legendary. It was the box legendary. But it was new content. It was new areas to explore that we hadn't seen before. New kind of, not necessarily new systems. We were aware of the Wild Zone. It's not, you know, it's no longer a new concept for the Wild Zone, but it was new areas to explore that we hadn't seen before. Ways to explore. The Diglett thing was a fun mini-game. You know, there was kind of all these fun little things we got to do. It was new content. The only complaint I really have about it is that there was no combat. There was no battles. Like, Pokemon battles didn't exist. It was 100% catching. And, you know, I don't mind that. As a player who is primarily catching-based, I'm a catch-em-all player. I'm not really a competitive scene player. I don't play, you know... I don't do Pokemon battles online, I don't go to tournaments, you know, I don't follow it all. I have no idea who is ultra ranked or whatever. I don't know, I don't care. That's not my style of game. Catching's great, but when it comes to making content for YouTube and something like that, I do want to show this stuff off, but the problem is that in terms of YouTube content, there's not really much there. You guys get to see me catch a bunch. I'm kind of constantly talking to myself. But that's really about it. There really isn't a lot more than that. And if you guys aren't into watching me find stuff and catch stuff and stuff like that, there's no content for you. So I'm hoping that Crown Tundra has more to it. The only other thing I know about this, and now that I'm thinking about it and remembering, is that when they were talking about Crown Tundra, they did, because I did watch the Nintendo Direct from however long ago that was, 7 months ago or whatever it was when they started talking about this. I do recall that Crown Tundra is supposed to have, like, max raid dungeons for us to explore. So I am looking forward to seeing that and figuring out what that is. But again, I'm going very blind in. Just my hope is that as I explore this, as we do this, we will see more in the way of Pokemon battles. We're gonna breeze through them, just like we did against Mustard. But that would kind of incentivize me to come back and do this again on, like, Shield or something like that, and just not overpowered like I did against Mustard. Anyways, this must be your first visit to the Crown Tundra, am I right? I'm researching Pokemon biology around here. A number of ancient rare Pokemon have been spotted in the Crown Tundra, you see. If I update your Pokedex for you, will you help me research what species appear here? Certainly. So now we have the Crown Tundra Pokedex. Do your best to complete your new Crown Tundra Pokedex. Yep, will do. Okay, what's up with you? It's been a while since I came back home, but it seems like a lot's changed. A lot colder than I remember, and there are so many rockish Pokemon wandering around. Huh. Okay, let's go into the Pokemart. We need to buy some stuff. So we're absolutely going to need Pokeballs. We are going to need to replace my max potions because I spent an awful lot of those. I think we can probably do with some full restores. Get some revives going. And I'm actually going to buy some max repels for later on for when I'm trying to move through a zone that, move through a zone that I don't necessarily, like, need stuff in. Okay. We do have, let me go ahead and move Porygon to a box. I'm going to go ahead and drop Urshifu off. As much as I enjoy the concept of Urshifu, and I do, don't get me wrong, it's not a poke that it's a legendary. That's really all Urshifu is to me. It is a box legendary. That doesn't really lend much to you know, gameplay for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just skip up on Urshifu. I'm gonna actually start working in this box for the new caching. That way I have space in the old boxes in case we find anything new we gotta do. Okay. Out we go into the frozen tundra. I already see a den that I want to investigate. This makes me miss snow and miss cold. Come on, Dad, lay off and quit following me already. Okay. I'm gonna go on a Dynamax adventure in the Max Lair, and I don't need you breathing down my neck. I'm here to battle loads and loads of rare Dynamax Pokemon. Don't you fret. I know somewhere way more fun than that musty old place. Get ready for loads of quality time with the coolest dad ever. What a generous and totally unwanted offer. Afraid I gotta say, no thanks. Well, they're, having a moment. So, I'm going to just kind of completely Oh, you're a trainer. Okay. I am, connected to the internet again, so, we weren't on that for the last couple of episodes. I'm just gonna kind of ignore that. Excuse me, hello? Lend a fellow trainer Ann, would you? Okay, apparently I have to go engage this. Come on, Nia. Wow, that is remarkably close. Be reasonable, or get ready to be ultra mega embarrassed, as I unleash the noble roar of Dad. I already really like this guy. Gah! I'll take a hard pass on that, thanks. Excuse me, hello? Yes, you, the boy over there. My dad is stubborn as steel and he won't leave me alone. Back me up, would you? Oh, I like him. What? Are you really brushing me off? That's ridiculously depressing. Ha ha ha! Wise of you not to stick your head into people's business willy-nilly. Okay, later. God, do I have to say yes? Have you come around on to help me after all? Fine, but thou must. Brilliant! Have a great time with this geezer, then. Now hold on, lad. Can't say I approve of you butting in blindly, but if I just give you a trouncing, this young lady here ought to see reason. The name's Peony. Brace yourself, I'm pretty ferocious in battle. I like this dude. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Peony. Okay, I am just a fan of this man. Can we talk about how fun he is? Aren't you the brave one picking a fight with a one-time gym leader? Aren't you a brave one picking a fight with a Pokemon League champion? Oh, I forgot. I have Sacred Sword. Ha! I forgot that I do actually have a fighting type move. Thud. Not bad. Not bad at all. But watch out. Next time, it's my turn. Okay, yeah, you, ow! Well, then. Well, freaking fine! Hydro Pump. Guy's theme is fantastic. I like everything about him. I am a fan, immediately. Okay. About to send out Aggron. You just have Steel Pokemon. Okay. You know what? I'll stick with, Inteleon. Steel's tough as they come. The more hits it takes, the more Ultra Mega Determined it gets. Okay. Oh, you have Sturdy. Okay. For some health, use Stone Edge. That's fine. It's an Inteleon. It doesn't care. If you didn't have a Citrus Berry, he would have been gone anyways. But hey, I can Snipe Shot again. It's cool. And a crit, too. And down goes Aggron. Okay. Level up on Slowpoke. Something tells me leveling up is not the correct choice here. Guess it's not my place to be bragging. Yeah, Pokemon League champion. Thank you, though. Haha, look at me taking a thrashing from a youngster like you. Huh? My darling daughter's disappeared! Where have you gone, my sweet Nia? Darling daughter, huh? Of course! My Nia's the sweetest, darlingest daughter a dad could ask for. I brought her out here so we could have a proper father-daughter trip. First one in ages. And now they've got here, she grabs the first trainer she finds, makes him a decoy, and likes it. That's my dear Nia for you. That's just her backward way of showing her papa she loves him. Ha ha ha. Must be. That's the type of girl she is. Ultra Mega Charming, isn't it? Still, without her, I can't start this adventure of legendary spots I've planned for us. She mentioned wanting to have a gander at some place called a Max Lair, didn't she? Sounds to me like she wants a good old papa to chase after her. Well, she needn't worry. I'm not one for wasting time. Which means I gotta get a move on. Cheers for a fine battle. I'll be seeing you then, lad. Take care of those strong Pokemon of yours. Dude, I love him. Please tell me there's more of him. Right. Well, apparently that's over with. Let's go ahead and revive the Aegislash. And heal it up again. And off we go. I also realized that I don't need Kadabra in my party anymore. It was in my party because I wanted to evolve it. Now I have evolved it, so I don't need it in here anymore. We'll go ahead and take care of it in the future. I don't remember what goes in this slot. It would really help if they were freaking numbered. Okay. Off into the wild we go. But sure, let's immediately just start up. It's catching time. So, kind of similar to the Isle of Armor, I'm going to be catching everything I see. I'm going to try not to go out of my way to necessarily catch, but I am also not going to avoid catching either. if I see something that I don't have, I'm just going to flat catch it. That's just kind of how this is going to go down. We are still going for our living decks. And don't you dare sheer cold me, you jerk. So Cryogonal, if I remember correctly, does not have any evolutions. It is just... I think it's like Steel Ice. Maybe it's just Straight Ice, can't remember. Why do I feel that we're going to be dealing with a lot of falling ice? Like Blizzard constantly. Come on. Dude, stay in the ball. There's no reason for this. You are at 1 HP. I am significantly higher level than you. Stay in the ball. Come on. Thank you. We don't need this nonsense. This is unnecessary. Age/slash levels up. Fantastic. Cryogonal, the crystallizing Pokemon. With its icy chains, Cryogonal freezes those it encounters. It then takes its victims away to somewhere unknown. God, all the creepy Pokemon. Okay, let's take care of that. Is that a Piloswine or a Mamoswine? That looks like a Mamoswine. Yep. No, it's a Piloswine. Isn't this Evolution 2? Oh, we already have this. Okay. Is it Piloswine, like, Evolution 2 of 3? Okay, takedown misses. We take a little bit of damage off the hail. We're just going to run because I don't need you. Okay, what do we have access to? I want to see what this is over here. That's a Glalie, and I'm like 90% sure I already have it. Yeah. So kind of depressing that of the, what I expect to be 200 Pokemon, we have already caught 138 of them. That, are you a Wanderer? You are. Swablu, get in my party. I like Swablu. I think it's a fun poke, and never really ended up maining it, which is kind of weird. Usually by the time I get to Swablu in Gen 3, which is, you know, the main place I tend to see Swablu, I already have a solid party, and I'm not really looking for anything else by that point. But also, Swablu doesn't evolve to Altaria until, like, significantly late in its evolution. It has the, like, dragon style evolutionary requirements. So, this hail's gonna be a bit of a problem. Pokes are just gonna fall over. Okay, we got our Swablu. Gonna need, like, 1 level, and it will evolve, so we'll be good there. Swablu is the cotton bird Pokemon. Its cottony wings are full of air, making them light and fluffy to the touch. Swablu takes diligent care of its wings. Okay, let's see what we got over here. I see a couple different Piloswine. I see a glowing Piloswine. Let's see what's in the grass. A Mime Jr., but we already have one. Not something I need to worry about. Yeah, I've seen a lot of pokes that I already have. I am not the happiest with that news. I'm not gonna lie to you. And there's a Snom. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and move on. I'm a little bit unhappy that I know so many of these pokes already. I mean, there's not exactly a lot of Pokemon that we have seen so far in the games. Like, we've seen maybe, like, 600 total of the 800. We already have a Jinx. I'm reasonably certain we already have a Jinx. We do not. Cool. That's annoying. What I want to know is, how is this Jinx faster than me? Okay. A little HP back. But because there's Jinx, we'll definitely need to get a Smoochum. Can you just not? That is the most irritating thing. Like, seriously, outspeeding me and freaking putting me to sleep repeatedly? And you Really? Come on, why would you ever use Lovely Kiss while I'm already asleep? That's just the computer cheating. Oh, good. Pear Song. Great. Okay, let's catch you quick then. Nope. Of course not. You're just being a dick, huh? I would really like to catch you and not have you both faint. Let's get caught, please. Okay. Man. The dickishness of some of these folks. Okay. Jinx is the human-shaped Pokemon. In certain parts of Galar, Jinx was once feared and worshipped as the Queen of Ice. That makes a certain amount of sense. Okay, what else can we find? I see that there's that big red thing over that looks interesting. I see a bunch of Cryogonal. I don't need a Cryogonal anymore, so that's not something of particular interest. Okay, what do we get out of here? Berries, okay. Do one more. Do not want to deal with a freaking squirrel right now. The question is, where do I go? Do I go this way? Or is this a cliff? This is a cliff. Okay. So there's not actually a choice in the matter here. Okay. All I'm seeing wandering around are Cryogonal. If this place only... Oh, hello. Hi. Hello. Come here. Come here. Come here. Wild Amara. Don't think we have this. Yeah. Reasonably sure we didn't have an Amara. I love the little bzzz thing it does when it spins around. The problem with Aegislash is that, Sacred Sword will outright kill this thing. And I'm really not interested in YOLO-balling this. Oh, good. Am I gonna die from hail? Of course I am. Okay. Guess we'll let Inteleon go and hope. Okay, perfect. Then we'll let Corviknight come out. Man, Aegislash is just having a bad time with some of these catches. That's the problem with Hyper Beam. If you're not done on the turn you use it. Now, if I remember correctly, I think Amara has a... I think it has an evolution. But I'm pretty sure Cryogonal does not. The Tundra Pokemon. This Pokemon was successfully restored from a fossil. In the past, it lived with others of its kind in cold lands where there were fewer predators. Yeah, okay, if it's a fossil Pokemon, it definitely has an evolution. Okay. Do I wanna... Am I gonna do this again? Like... Aegislash, you're not selling me on your usefulness right now, buddy. Just keep on falling over. Okay, technically I need another Amara, but we'll wait on that. That's not an important thing right now. Gonna make our way down here. Oh, we got cutscene. Oh, hey, there he is. This is the max lair that Neo was talking about, which means my darling daughter is in there right now having a giggle with some rare Dynamax Pokemon. Oh, it's you again. Well, kid, maybe you ought to come as well. Right, just you hold on, Nia, my dear. Here comes Papa! I love him. He's so good. A Snom, that's a Snom, that's another pill. Man, there just ain't much here, is there? I already have a Mamoswine, so that's not an issue. I'm not gonna go out of my way to get an Amara. I know I already have an Abomasnow. Okay, well, in we go. A max lair, huh? Please, sir, I can't let you... Oh, I think you can. My precious daughter's in there, and I'm going in after her. I understand, sir, but what? I'm here to have an adventure, and I want to kick it off right now. I simply can't allow it, sir. Oh, there you are, lad. So you've come after all, have you? Something the matter? Nothing's all right, and everything's the matter. This ultra-mega numpty of a scientist insists on getting in my way. Numpty of a... I beg your pardon, sir. If you'd be so good as simply listen, I could let you through. Dynamax adventures are quite fraught with peril, I'm afraid, and... Gah! I've got no patience for standing here. Listen to you rattle off the fine print. Run in circles. You seem to know this, gentleman. Would you simply listen to my explanation? If so, then I could allow the two of you to enter as a pair. Now you're talking. Go on, then. Let's hear what the good ladies have got to say. And then we'll find my little Nia together. Right? Right. I want to go talk to you. We have Pokemon helping us with our investigations, too, you know. Okay. I got wonderful items to offer you in exchange for Dynite ore. Oh, okay. Ooh, Beast Balls. Bottle caps, ability capsules. An ability patch. Ooh, those are really useful. Okay. Okay, what's up? You're ready to hear my explanation of Dynamax Adventures? Sure. That's what I like to hear, mate. I owe you one. Very well, then I will proceed. Okay. The Max Lair is a labyrinthine underground cavern where rare Pokemon dwell, the likes of which normally are not found in the Galar region. Form a team of 4 trainers and set off to explore the mysterious Max Lair. See if you can find the legendary Pokemon said to await you in the deepest part of this unusual den. To take part in a Dynamax adventure, you must borrow a single Pokemon to accompany you. Get things started by having each trainer select the Pokemon they will take with them on their adventure. As you explore this den, you will come to branches in your path. Decide as a team which way to go. When you come across a Dynamax Pokemon, it'll be time for a Max Raid battle. Catch the Pokemon, and you can swap it with the one you have if you think it'll help you press on to the depths of the den. To avoid the risk of Galar particle overexposure, which can cause your own dear Pokemon to lose control, we have prepared Pokemon for you that are resistant to the particle's effects. Right, I follow you. You're saying you don't want Galar lose control, so the Pokemon rent some particles, and we might see a rare overexposure. That was stunningly incorrect, sir. This is a dangerous place. Please make sure you have a firm grasp of the rule. I like his, thing on his backpack. I'm still a touch lost, but that's the type of place this is, eh? Right. Sounds like this is all a bit beyond me, so I'll just go on in and get cracking. Here comes Papa, my darling Nia. Sir, no! I've just told you it's too dangerous! What is going on with that man? He looks so much like Chairman Rose, but his attitude doesn't match the chairman's at all. Well, when you're ready to go chase him down... Pardon me. I meant, when you're ready to begin your Dynamax adventure, please let me know. Neat. If you want a Dynamax adventure, I'll provide you with Dynite ore as a reward. I will also allow you to keep just one, of the Pokemon you catch along the way. Sure, let's do it. They're still new to Dynamax adventures, so we suggest trying them alone for now. Just to get a little familiar with the rules before you invite some friends to join. Okay. Borrow one Pokemon. All of these suck. I guess I'll go ahead and take the Bug Flyer. Oh, wait, now there's a Vikavolt? I would have taken the Vikavolt. Well, that sucks. This guy gets a Gigantamax Beetle. Okay, so. At the end, there's a strong Water-type reaction coming from the den. I'll go the ground route. Oh, so this is back-to-back-to-back-to-back Dynamax battles. Okay. We got a Claydol, which is, Ground Psychic. Or is it Rock Psychic? It's one or the other. So I can Dynamax. Max Flutterby. Okay, so this is liable to take a long time if we have, like, 5 back-to-back Dynamax battles. Yeah, can you not instantly kill people for me? No wonder we all got bug types right off the bat. Interesting that it doesn't have a shield. Vikavolt's having some trouble. But it's okay. We're going to take this thing out, like, right now. If it doesn't have a... like, not having a shield is useful. I mean, I'll catch it, I guess. I don't really care, though. Like, I already have one. But maybe I'll get rewards like a normal Dynamax battle. I'm fine holding on to Vespiquen. Oh, crit catch. Nope, no rewards. Okay. Yeah, I'm good without it. Oscar decided to take the newly caught Claydol with them. Okay. So, Fairy, Water, or Water. So, that looks like a Deden. I'm having a hard time telling what that is. This looks like a Swampert, maybe? Got some berries lying on the ground. Pokemon's HP is already full, though, so you don't need the berries. I wonder what happens if you go talk to the scientist over there. Wartortle, okay. And you'd be able to keep this, presumably, too. Okay, I don't get to be the Dynamax person this time. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and attack order. We don't have very strong options against Wartortle. Hey, it hit me. Would have been nice if I had actually used the thing that cares about me getting hit. That Claydol is, like, staring at me, and it's kind of like, ugh. Oh god, it's just focusing on me. Can you not? And maybe we'll take it down really quick. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to see. I mean, I don't care. I'm not gonna catch it. I don't need it. Okay, I didn't... Okay, so you got to make the choice to cash, but I didn't. Cool. So, Flyer or Ice. I think I'm gonna go with the Flyer. Actually, no. Well, it doesn't matter which way I go, because stuff sucks either way. I'll go ahead and go with the flying one. Okay, so you can look up the map and see what's next. So both these suck for me, because ice and flying both are powerful. I think it's a Skarmory. Yeah. Both these options would have sucked against Bug. But I think I just start with damage, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's just max knuckle it. I'm trying to think, what? If that is a water legendary, it'd have to be what's its name from Ruby and Sapphire, right? Like, I can't currently think of another legendary off the top of my head that is water type. Okay, it's not attacking me, which is good. You'd like it not attacking me. This is an interesting game mode. Like, this is it's kind of fun to not be using your own pokes, but at the same time, I'd rather be using my own pokes. Luckily, most of these folks are using physical attacks, making this a little bit more doable. I'm okay with War Turtle going down, as long as it's not attacking me. That is the problem, is that we didn't train these pokes, and that's going to be the same thing when you go online. So it's going to make things like a little bit more when it comes to not getting killed. Okay, unfortunately, I am no longer the Queen of the Skies. I might as well do Revenge, because it's the only thing that's going to actually do damage. And, of course, it instantly takes me out. I kind of expected that. That's fine. The other three should be able to take it out. The other two, rather. Yeah, there's the body press. Oh, come on, really? Okay. Well, War Turtle's gonna go out. They should be able to take out Skarmory. Come on, one attack. Let's go. There we go. I don't need a Skarmory. Thank you, though. Okay. Cool. Okay, so now we're up to the water. One last battle. What is it? Oh. That's new. And who is it? It's Suicide. Oh, okay. That makes sense. And Crystal, so not one that I would really be familiar with. It has pressure. I have pressure. It's cool. I have Fury. Can't Dynamax yet. We'll go ahead and attack order. It's the most damage I can put out. Of course it's going to attack me. That's fine. The good news is that pressure is going to stop it from having a ton of attacks it can use. Okay, and now I can go Dynamax. Let's Max Knuckle. This is going to be a cool way for players who don't have access to a lot of the older games, especially not having like a DS or a 3DS or something like that, to get a lot of these older pokes. It does lower the value of some of the older pokes, however, in terms of like trades, because you can just come in here and get them, and it doesn't seem like there's a limit. You just have to get through these max dungeons. it's buffing itself, which I'm very unhappy about. And unfortunately, all of the bonuses we're going for here, it's going to wipe out in a turn or two. Skarmory is going to stay out of damage for the most part, which is important. Okay. Attack damage for all of us. God, this Caparaja is so useless. Yep. Yeah, there's the wipeout. So all those strength ups we just got are just completely destroyed. As much damage as we can get in. I wish we had a way to actually, like, do stuff against it. I doubt Swagger will actually work, and I can't heal myself, so... Keep pressing on. Yep, and it's just focusing only on me. It doesn't want to damage anybody else. Okay. I mean, that kind of sucks for me. I wonder if the computer's set to do that. If you come in here and do this solo, that it specifically screws you over. Okay. The Skarmory is just generally out of danger. And why weren't you using that attack more often? Okay, we're back in the battle. Okay, so we don't really have... I mean, we'll go ahead and use Revenge because we got one more use out of it. Of course, it hits me. Luckily, that does up the damage of my Revenge, though. We're gonna get this. It's gonna happen. It's just taking absolutely freaking forever. It does make some level of sense. It is a legendary. Not only that, but at the time, this was a boxed legendary as well. So it is, you know, it is a big deal poke. Okay, we are so close to actually having it. Oh, good crit. Need, like, one more round. Can you use Steel Roller, please? The one that actually does damage. On one more hit. There we go. Okay, so now the question is, how hard is it going to be to catch this thing? Like, is it a one and done, or am I looking at those really, like, low chances of catch? Because normally with Legendary, you throw and you throw and you throw. Come on. Click. Cool. Okay. Suicune is caught. I'll keep the Suicune. Thank you. So we got 9 Dynador. We investigated the den, reached the innermost area, and caught a very special Pokemon. Send it to a box. We don't get to see the, interesting. I would have figured we would have gotten to see the Pokedex entry, but nope. Hi. Hang on, I recognize you. Are you here for Dynamax Adventure 2? Wicked! Guess we're on the same wavelength. I'm Peonia. Nice to meet you. What about you? What's your name? Watcher? Name's Nye. Yep. So you always talk. It's not bad. So is my dad on his way here too? I haven't seen him. He got turned around and wound up back at the entrance. Listen, sorry for using to distract my old man back there. He's as stubborn as a mudbray. Things go all right after I left. Yeah. What? You beat my old man? You sure pulled a blinder there. He used to be a gym leader, you know. Even on holiday, he's no pushover. League champion? You know, my dad was going mad for excitement for this trip. He kept going on about how he'd planned for us to check out the local legends on this super intense adventure tour, or adventour, as he calls it. But I mean, come on, what girl my age would be caught dead doing some naff thing like that with her dad? If I had a choice, I'd still be doing things with my dad. Besides, I really fancy having more battles with Dynamax Pokemon. The thrill of battling one of those massive, towering Pokemon. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. Hee. You know what? I've just had a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, right? Then I bet you could handle taking my place on my old man's adventure. Sure. Sounds like great fun. Too right it does. It's a brilliant idea if I do say so myself. He's so hyped up about all this, it'd be a shame to just leave him on his own. And who knows? You could end up running into a legendary Pokemon. Again. How about I meet back up with you two after I've had my own fun in the Max Lair? Go on then. Enjoy your twosome tour of legends. Tell my old man the deal and all that. Sure. I don't think he's gonna like it, but... Oi. You back here? Having some trouble? The poor gentleman has been injured. After much kicking and screaming, I brought him back here. Sounds about right. It hurts. It ultra mega hurts. Nia! Where's my darling Nia? Are you alright? This fine gentleman appears to have tripped on a rock and struck his head. Adventures aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned that firsthand now. Firsthand, I mean. I was just checking to see if my little girl's behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Behind some rocks? Is your daughter a roly-coly, sir? There we go. I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down long. That kip's got me feeling right as rain. How about it then, lad? Did you find my darling Nia? Here's how it went. You don't say. So dear Nia's set on staying away till she's had her fill of this Dynamax adventure stuff. And she wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Grand Peony Adventure. You know, I burned the candle at both ends working out the best itinerary I could for my dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's at that age where she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. And trying to press her into doing what I want to do probably won't win me any Dad of the Year awards. Right then, what's your name, kid? Nye. Cheers, Nye. My name's Peony. Wait, have I already told you so? Then it's twice as nice to meet you. Got Peony's league card. Nice. Let's have ourselves such a smash adventure that my dear Neil will be itching to join the fun. Yes, let's. Now that's an ultra mega great response. Just what I was hoping to hear. We're gonna have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. So that's decided. Now then, Nye, let's get ourselves to Freezington. Of course, it's a town just a short ways off. Time for a strategic planning meeting for Peony's Adventure. I'll fill you in on the details once you get there. I say, let us reconvene post-haste. Just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talked like that? Okay. Well, I feel like I've hyperventilated a little bit doing so much of that laughing, so I'm going to go ahead and take a break. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll catch you later.